Hello everyone, I am Surrender the Awesome, and I'm back, and I'm ready to look at some more r/JustNeckBeard things. But before I get started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if I can't convince you, perhaps this picture of my cat getting ripped will convince you. Without further ado, let's get into this. So this first post here says, wasn't sure if it's a nice guy thing or a neckbeard, but anyways, yikes. And this person here says, why is it that kinda creepy dudes almost universally seem to prefer the word females over saying women? Are they trying to sound academic or something? It's like they're talking about an animal species. Let me describe to you the observations of the females. And this person here says, that's because if you refer to a female as a woman, you have to deal with the, are you saying I look old problem? I mean, woman can usually describe, I don't know, anybody 18 or older. Anyways, this person goes on to say, and if you refer to her as a girl, then you have to deal with the, are you saying I look like a child problem? The workings of the female mind is such a mystery that referring to them as a separate species is both the safest and most honest way to address them. And this person down here says, have you spoken to a single woman in your life, my friend? Okay, I'm gonna probably give this, like, I don't know, a 40 out of 50. I really doubt this guy ever talked to a woman in his life, and, yeah, that's just kind of why I'm giving him that score. I think he maybe needs to go outside and go touch some grass. And this next post here says, teenage girls are more developed than adult women. I don't like where this is going. And this person here says, we don't have to agree, I think very badly of these types of people, that's just my opinion. And this person here says, I am currently 25, and of course, I'm not looking for 15-year-old girls, but if the situation presented itself, let's say, in the pool of a hotel while on vacation, and I was attracted to the girl, I think I would do it, and I don't think I am crazy, a person without values or anything. Some 15-year-old girls are more developed than women in their 20s. Okay. So I am not going to like where this is going. And I feel like I'm gonna be wondering where Chris Hansen is when you need him. And this person here goes on to say, so because a young girl is more physically developed than another woman, for whatever reason, it is okay to try to have intercourse with her. It doesn't matter to you that she's mentally underdeveloped compared to you. And this person here says, depends on the girl. Like, the bodies, the minds also develop at different rates. It's not that irregular for some 15-year-old to have more brains than an 18-year-old. Well, there's also the problem of an 18-year-old has also had more time for, you know, that stuff to develop than a 15-year-old. And this person here says, because they're still children at that age, and many are still developing emotionally, physically, and mentally. It's like adults are preying on children to feed their PO tendencies. I mean, really, why not just have S with an adult? People like their astral partners to be children? You need to find partners that young? Really? I'm sorry, I just find it disturbing and disgusting. I'll never be okay with it, especially since I have 2 daughters. And this person here says, at that age, they are not adults, but they aren't children either. Yeah, but they're still developing and are not nearly experienced in life enough like an 18-year-old is. Anyways, this person goes on to say, of course it's hard for a father to know about it. It's hard to know about our kids having relationships in general at that age, let alone with someone decades older while they aren't even adults yet. Still, other than from being a parent's point of view, I don't think it's disturbing or disgusting. In the past, kings married girls of that age and put babies inside of them, even younger than that. Well, at that age, owning black people was still okay. And yeah, you gotta understand, times have changed a lot. Anyways, this person goes on to say, age 13 or less, in nowadays society, I agree, it's disturbing and a mental issue. At age 14, it's still a bit harsh, depends on the kid, but at age 15, kids are developed enough to make the choice in my opinion. Well, you gotta understand they don't have enough life experience. Anyways, this person down here says, which is still wrong, and this person here says, I think the correct term is whatever I'm supposed to pronounce that as. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, didn't read it all, but here in Portugal, the age of consent is even lower, 14. But if you are an adult and you have sex with someone between 14 and 16, and his or her parents find out, they can press charges against you and use the "you used her inexperience to take her bed" card. Even the teen can get you in trouble if you make him or her upset with that same accusation. Maybe you probably need to read the law just that little bit closer there, my friend. That maybe could help you figure out why that is. And this person here says, nobody threatened me when I was in my teens and had S with other people. I had S with them because I was attracted to them. They were cool. And this person here says, oops, she went and mentioned the elephant in the room. There seems to be an underlying assumption that the 58-year-old is out to prey on 15-year-olds. I'll go further and say that while it isn't explicitly spelled out, there are many, probably picturing a scenario where it was a 58-year-old man preying on girls and possibly young boys. The thought of an older woman being the initiator is probably one of those, oh well, of course, them too moments. When I was 16 and having sex with older women, it was because I found the younger women were boring as hell. Older college students and grad students had at least read some of the same things I enjoyed, shared hobbies, knew that wine came in more flavors than peach ribble, and had their own ideas about S. Guess what? My opinion didn't change. I just got older and the age gap decreased. Now, the balance has shifted, and through a thought process I don't pretend to understand, it turns out that there are people who, even stone cold sober and in good lighting, find me interesting, amusing, and somehow wronged. I still find younger women to be insipid, but I judge them on their merits as individuals, just as I once expected people to do for me. Well, dude, 15 is still not a good age to have S with someone. And this person here says, they are unable to have a relationship with someone in their age group who have completely out their exigence, such as not wanting to have S with creepy basement dwellers, or, for professional ladies of the night, be paid in more than a beer or two. They want a submissive and easily controllable partners who can't say no to them. They want partners who can be easily manipulated. Okay, those two are basically the same thing, but anyways, this person here says, nice stereotype you've got there. I'll continue to use myself as an example. So you're outing yourself, basically. I date in the population I interact with. That tends to cap out at most 30, most being younger. Points 2 and 3 are basically saying the same thing, but they cause me to wonder if you actually interacted with teenagers. Rebellious is probably more to sum up that age group. Since I wound up back on the meat market, I haven't bothered to initiate a relationship. Anyone that I date is someone that managed to convince me to spend time with them. I have chronic pain and severe sleep disorder. I have to wind myself up to deal with people at all. That means that. Okay. I'm gonna give this, like, I don't know, a special out of 50, because, yeah, where's Chris Hansen when you need him? And I think with that, that's gonna do it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.